What's going on, world? It's your main man, the author. Right back at that ass again. Here's another one. Just want to make this brief video, man. I saw this funny video the other day, man, by some brother, man. He did this video. It was about this. It was on the news, actually, this event. He did a video about this event where these big fat black women, man, went into this Applebee's, right? And the waitress was a black woman, and I guess she mistakenly, she was trying to give them their bill, and she mistakenly bumped up her knee, mistakenly bumped the knee of another big black chick, and the big black chicks end up fighting the black female who was an Applebee waitress, man. No lie, man. It was big, and that's the thing too. A lot of these black females, they are bigger than the men. Like I'm about 210. Like some of these black females are like 325, 350, 400, 5. Some are 600 pounds. And they ain't roughly around 6 feet like I am. They're 5'6", 5'5", 5'4", big as a bitch. And that's why I can see why. Like I was watching this story about this brother who got locked in Rikers. I did a video about this brother, man. They kept him in a solitary confinement for like over 300 days. They held him for about 2 or 3 years over a crime he was like that he said he didn't commit. They didn't find him guilty, but he didn't have the money for bail, so they made him wait until they couldn't make him wait no more. And they were saying how a lot of those kids in Rikers are just, some of them have been in jail for years just waiting for a trial date. And then the judges make them cop out. Say, okay, we'll let you go, man, if you just say you did this. And then you'll serve this amount of time. Well, this brother wouldn't cop out. But, yeah, man, what's my point? Yeah, they kept jumping that brother when he was in prison. But you can see why these young black guys today can't fight one-on-one. They got to jump somebody. Well, one big black woman attacked. She attacked this female, man. This female was about 100 pounds lighter than her. I mean, they quick to jump on females who are smaller than them. This big fat black female was probably looked like she's about maybe 5'5", about 300 pounds, man. Fighting this chick who was probably about 140. That's probably one of the reasons why she attacked her, because she was jealous that the female was actually at a female's weight, and she attacked the Applebee waitress, and then her sisters helped her fight. But of course she was getting the best of the girl because she outweighed the girl by 150 pounds, right? And man, attacked this female and took the money. The waitresses keep the money in their apron band. Took the female's money and didn't pay their tab, right? And then the camera has these, I think it's like 4 black females. All of them, 3 of them were sisters, and one of them was the cousin of the other 3. And they got them on camera walking out, and I think they apprehended 2 of them. I mean, that's a mugging right there in Applebee's. And this guy he did this story on it, and it's like it's stories every day of black women like doing some stupid shit in public places. This one black chick drove her car, drove her SUV inside this some establishment, man. Almost killed some people, man. And her excuse was she was just having a bad day. Like I don't know why so many of them say that stupid shit. Like you got the excuse to almost kill somebody because you had a bad day, right? Like they act like they just retarded. And stories almost every day, man. A black female's going, and this one black female, she went inside Popeyes and broke the fucking windows because she couldn't have her way. I don't think she had the amount to pay, right? Just acting a fucking fool, man. I think these one I saw on Facebook, it was this one group of black females. Some races are getting tired of them because some races used to be afraid of them. But these black females, I think it was some fast food. They tried to jump on these Spanish girls. These Spanish girls fought their ass back, man. They was in there going to war right behind that counter, man. Them Spanish girls stood tall, man. They fought their asses back. Some of these females are getting tired of these black females with all their bullshit. They like, fuck that. Them Spanish females were standing tall, and they ain't look like they was losing either. They was going blow for blow, man. You know what I'm saying? And in some ways they was getting them. Some people are getting tired of black women's shit, man. Dude said soon they're gonna have no black women allowed signs in most business windows. Now I know when my grandparents was growing up, they had the no blacks allowed, in some of those restaurants. My mother, me and her was talking about that. She said when she was a kid and she went to the South, she did see those no blacks allowed signs. But if they have no black women allowed signs, that's because of how they fucking act. Black women are acting a fucking fool in these places. And they never have a man with them. So, the man is like, man, fuck that. I ain't going with you in public. They never have a man with them. Just like when I was in Red Lobster, I think it was like last year sometime, a group of black females, and they weren't young either. They looked like they was about probably in their 40s, 50s, and 60s, man. The place was quiet, right? They come in a group, loud as fuck. You're going to tell the waitress they just saw a certain movie, so they always have an excuse for their bad behavior. Like, I mean, it don't matter. You 40, 50, and 60. If you saw a good movie, then good for you. But that don't mean you have to be loud and just disrupt the whole place. Just loud as fuck. And they walk past my table trying to get my attention. I don't give them attention because I think it's just disgusting that they need so much fucking attention. Like, black females need more attention than any other gender or group. Black women need fucking attention, like all the fucking time. They don't give a fuck what type of attention it is. Like they're attention-starved children. Like they just need somebody to look at them. We had one that worked in the store today. Motherfucker was just dancing, doing cheerleading dances, and the store lead, looked at me like, and all you could do is look back. I mean, you know what it is, man. They need too much fucking attention. And females in general need attention, but it's like black females are attention starved. Like it's never enough. And it makes you not want to pay them attention. And then it goes from you wanting attention to you getting annoying. And she had an excuse talking about, when I get sleepy, I get goofy. Like, bitch, how old are you? Like, really? That's what you say about a kid. When a kid cries, you're like, okay, that kid is sleepy, but y'all not children, man. Y'all like 20, in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. Y'all using the same excuse people use for babies. Like, it's like, is this what black women are being reduced to? Retarded babies? Like, shit is crazy, man. And I tell the truth on them, and then a black female told me, my mother's black. Was your mother like that? Yeah. Back when she was younger, yeah, she was. She might have been, she didn't need attention like these chicks, but she was real, how should I put it? A lot of anger. But the world don't care about your anger, man, especially when you don't control none of the resources. You better just get used to that shit. I mean, just crazy shit, B. But yeah, they said soon they're gonna have a. He said soon they're gonna have a no black woman allowed signs in the store windows. I'm like, shit, I wouldn't. Yeah, hey. So you can come in, but you gotta leave your black woman outside. Just like just like your horse, you can come in, but you gotta leave your horse outside, tied up to the post. I mean, just crazy nonsense. Like, where is all this coming from? And then they'll blame it on black men, but in most cases, it's them picking the wrong men. Like, he ain't stay with you to take care of your kid. Okay, who'd you pick? You picking the wrong dudes, and you saying, well, black men won't stand up for their community, but he can't stand up for his community if white folks gave you all the jobs and you won't let him in the house. You don't want him in the house, then you have to act right. If he's a strong black man, and you don't believe in a patriarchy anyway. So I don't know what the fuck to tell you. And then you think you can go to white men. White men ain't gonna have you, man. Their mothers are nothing like you. Nothing at all. Like, I had that chick who was my ex who I was with for 9 years. Her sister was talking about getting with this Spanish dude because I guess she figured she made 50 a year, so since he made 90, that'd be a good match. That man he tapped that pussy one time and he was done, man. She's on the phone crying. I'm like, yo, man, you're not gonna hold these men of other races are not gonna be the first to get you, man. They're not gonna be the first to marry you. Men usually marry females that are like their mothers. His mother is nothing like you. Other races of men have more control in their community and within their race, man. Masculinity is valued more in just about every other race versus the black race. So you being a gorilla and you being the man in a relationship is not an attractive trait to other racial groups of men. So they're not going to be the first to marry you. If we don't fuck with you, then you done. The only thing that kind of gets us over for other races of women is because the black man is looked at for his hyper masculinity, or at least that's what the white men project in the music videos and stuff like that. So they see a black man that that's looked on as being we're looked on as having hyper masculinity, but that can backfire with the police saying, okay, this motherfucker hyper masculine, he gonna move, I'm gonna put a buckshot in his ass. But black female, we're gonna have a better chance of popping the fence than they will, because other races of men look at them as being masculine. An alpha male doesn't want to be with a masculine female. That's why most of your white men, they marry within their race. And if they don't marry within their race, who's their second choice? Who's white men who are their second choice in terms of marriage? If the white man chooses to marry, which he doesn't always choose to marry, and he doesn't always choose to procreate, very smart choice. But who does he choose to get with if he does choose to marry? The white man's second choice, if he doesn't marry within his race, is usually Asian women. Japanese, Chinese, and why? Because they're very what? Feminine. And most of your white Italians and Irish, they come from backgrounds where the man is looked upon as being the lead, masculine. So he's gonna want a feminine match. Not a woman that's trying to be a man. So I don't know how y'all expect to get with, most of y'all ain't gonna cross. And then the few white men who do marry black females, they're the black females who didn't grow up in the inner city. They're the black females who, they were the one black female in the group of white women. I mean, check it out. Because when I went to UAlbany, before I graduated, I saw one white dude with a black chick. And he was always with her, and that black chick did not fit the description of 99% of all black chicks I've seen. She was thin, she was tall, she didn't have really not much, really no fat on her, man. Nice booty, long legs, kind of like the average white chick. I guarantee if she had a talk, she'd sound like probably the average white chick, like a black girl, white girl dipped in chocolate, so to speak. And he was willing to be seen with her, and I guarantee, chances are, she did not. And like I said, a lot of times too, what white men will choose to do is get with biracial females, because he knows that the one parent is white. So. But not to get off topic, but that the no black woman allowed signs, man, I just thought that was crazy, because I'm like, yo, that would be crazy. And I was like, yeah, because with all the news articles or news clippings of black females going into places, acting a fucking fool, either tearing these establishments up, or starting fights in these establishments, man, I wouldn't be all the way surprised. I mean, it would be an outcry, but you can't really fight it when so many, and these are different stories. And like he said, black females are only about 7% of the population. How is it that every single day, if you look across the country, you can pull at least one story with a black female acting a fool, either fucking up a business establishment, killing a kid, fighting on the school bus, black female cheerleaders fighting. I mean, black females fighting other black females. Just like black men fight other black men. It's crazy. And they fight more than we do nowadays. And they're bigger. But I just want to make this video, man. Let me know what you think. Be sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell. And I'll leave you comments. What do you think? Are you hearing about some of these stories with black females? What are black females doing in your neck of the woods? Are they acting appropriately? Are they, pretty much fitting the stereotype? So let me know what's going on. And maybe I can find some stories out too and let y'all know more about them. All right, it's your boy, the author. Y'all stay safe.